invited from the high schools around the vicinity of Soweto. Program director, these are the young people that we are showing them that TVET colleges are education of first choice. Hence, we are having them here today so that they can see what the colleges are offering. I want to, before I start, call Mr. Makakula, who is going to take us through in terms of the safety at the college, so that should any fire happens, we know which direction to run to. Mr. Makakula?
Good morning. Is it afternoon? The bathrooms, as you're sitting on your left, is gentleman's bathroom. On your right, it's ladies' bathroom. The exit doors, there's the exit door. There's two exit doors. Our assembly point is where the grounds are, is our assembly point. In case of emergency, you will see the people with reflector jackets that will direct you to a safe place. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Makakula. Can I assure you there won't be any fire? Program Director, let me take this opportunity to welcome our minister who is on his way. Then he will be with us very soon. The second person that I want to acknowledge is the MEC of Wellness in Gauteng Province, Ms. Nobantu Nkomo Ralehoko. I know that she have tendered apologies, but she have sent representative from the legislature. South African Public Colleges Organization, SACPO. Ms. Mapifo Anom Ferropong, she is the CEO of Transport Education and Training Authority. Ms. Ayanda Mafuleka, the CEO of Finance and Accounting Services, SITA. Nokukanya Mafatla, the CEO of Education and Training and Development Practice Sector and Training Authority. Matume Madibana, who is the CEO of Media Information, Communication Technology Sector, Education and Training. Ms. Sipoga Sindlofu, Senior Manager of Manufacturing Engineering Related Services, Sector Education and Training Authority. Ms. Onika Ndivoyo Makuveli, African Global Skills Academy. Our progressive Chairperson of Council, Ms. Thando Lamola, sitting there over the corner there. Haina Khomotso Special Production Project from DHET. Mr. Butelezi, Director of Special Project DHET. Ms. Ntswaki Sokodibane, she's the General Manager of Road Safety Programs at Road Traffic Management Corporation and a former South West Gauteng Chairperson of Council. Ms. Sokodibane, it's good to reconnect with you again. Ms. Khawkhelo Chokwe, the President of South African Technical Vocational and Training Student Association, SAFETA. South Gauteng College, TVET College senior managers who are here, I'm not going to call their names, they know themselves. Southwest Gauteng College Labor Forum Formation, my comrades are also in support. Officials from Department of Higher Education and Training in their different portfolios, and other education and training authorities representatives in the House. My colleagues, college principal from other sister colleges who are also here, you are welcome. Industry partners who are also here, members of the media, distinguished guests, Dumelang, Demachiruni, Hi Lucini, Tobela. Good morning and goeiemorgen. This gives me an opportunity, great pleasure, Program Director, to welcome all of you to the launch of the Transport Education and Training for the Industrial Revolution and the Driving Simulator here at West Gauteng College. Today, it marks a milestone in our ongoing commitment to provide quality vocational occupational training that equips our learners with the skills needed for the modern world of the work environment. Program Director, allow me to quote the remarks made by Honorable Minister on the 12th of February 2026. At the meeting with the SETA's board, the CEO of the College Council Chairpersons and the TVET principals at Cape Peninsula University of Technology. I quote, TVET colleges are the backbone of occupational and artisan training in this country, close quote. Exactly the alignment of this opening of this program today that I've just alluded. TVET colleges plays a critical role in equipping young people and professionals with the practical skills that directly respond to the industry needs and economic development priorities. These institutions provide hands-on and career-focused education that empowers individuals and to become job creators, skills artisans, competent professionals, and who contribute meaningful to the national growth. Southwest Gauteng College TVET College remains committed to the strengthening collaboration with industry, key stakeholders. As part of this commitment, the college proudly provides for the working space for the 3 SETAs in the country. That is the Sector's Education and Training Authority, SETA, MI SETA, WR SETA, CAT SETA. I'm told that I'm already been given the yellow card. The next thing that will happen is the red card. But the minister is almost around here. I will wrap up program director by saying that through this partnership that we are collaborating with SETA's industry, especially the Transport and Education and Training Authority, we have successfully placed 200 of lecturers in industry placement. Thank you very much, CEO. This initiative not only provides for lecturers valuable practical experience, but also strengthens the college capacity to deliver industry-relevant occupational programs. The college also offered the training courses for cybersecurity and Internet of Things for 30 community members as part of our community outreach programs. As that is not enough, the very same program allows us to, as a start, the 31 learners have successfully received their learner's driver's license through this initiative. That's just a start. Just opposite this building, the college is in partnership with We Think Code organization, as I close, has established occupational qualification or computer laboratory. This facility offers occupational program qualification in software engineering at NQF level 6. With 40 learners currently enrolled, notably, this program is offered free of charge of the college, demonstrating, program director, our commitment to provide accessible, high quality education and equipping students with the demand skills that the economy needs in terms of the space in digital space. Program director, as I conclude, I'm confident today that this event will serve not only as celebration of what we have achieved, but also as a stepping stone towards the greater collaboration and innovation. Together, we are building a college that is responsive to the needs of both the learners and industry, and that continue to serve as a cornerstone for skills development in South Africa. I thank you.
Thank you so much, College Principal. Ladies and gentlemen, we can do better. Let's do better. Now we are doing far much better. Thank you so much. We are going to welcome the minister. He's around the corner. We are going to request Mr. DJ to play a nice song. I don't know which one, but play a nice song as we welcome the minister, the college principal, SACPO president, the chairperson of council. Together with myself, we are going to go and welcome the minister as the DJ is entertaining us, and we'll come with the minister when we continue with the program. Over to you, Mr. DJ. Thank you, DJ. Thank you so much. To the Minister of the Department of Higher Education and Training, can we be assisted at the back, please? To the Minister of the Department of Higher Education and Training, Ntate Manamela. To the Chairperson of Council, to the college principals of colleges, the President of SACPO, to our councillor, representatives from CITAS, representatives from all different stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Oh, good afternoon. Thank you so much. Minister, we have started with our program. We have started with the national anthem. Number two, we have dealt with our opening and welcome. Now we are going to invite Mayor Mashale to come forward to indicate why are we here, the purpose of this event. Mayor Mashale, can you come forward? Okay, I'm told Mr. Schlema must come forward. Mr. Schlema, can you come forward? Can we welcome him, please?
Mr. Program Director, thank you for the opportunity to elucidate on the purpose of today's event, which signifies the launch of both the 4th Industrial Revolution Center of Excellence and the Driving Simulator Center at West Gauteng College's George Staber campus on this day, the 27th of March, 2026. Mr. Sebe, the Honorable Minister, maybe at this time I should indicate I'm a Mr. Schlema, I'm not a Ms. Mashali. I'd just like to indicate that I did not bring my dress, so I would like to indicate that. Honorable Minister of Higher Education and Training, Mr. Manamela, delegations of and representatives of both the DHET and other national departments as well as the regional office, respective CETA chief executive officers, principals and representatives of other TVET colleges, college council representatives, members of the college, all other guests, all protocols so far established is being observed. Honorable Minister Manamela, the launch of the 4th Industrial Revolution Center of Excellence, as well as of the Driver Simulation Center, represents a transformation milestone in the PZ sector. And it's aimed at advancing technological innovation, skills development, and safety standards within the community and across various industries. This event is designed not only to officially introduce the two centers, but also to demonstrate a strong commitment to preparing individuals and organizations in the rapidly evolving demands of the modern digital economy. The fourth thing. Revolution. Learners, professionals, industries and institutions will gain access to modern training tools, digital learning platforms, and hands-on experience that promote innovation, creativity, and problem-solving skills. The center aims to empower participants to become competitive in the global workforce and to contribute to the sustainable economic growth of this country. The Driver Simulator Center, on the other side, aims to reduce road accidents, improve transportation efficiencies, promote responsible driving behavior. It provides an opportunity for continuous training for professional drivers, for fleet operators, and for new drivers alike. The use of simulation technology minimizes training risks, reduces operational costs, and ensures standardized, high-quality driver education. Furthermore, this center will support organizations in strengthening their road safety policies and compliance requirements. This event also seeks to raise awareness about the importance of integrating technology into education and training systems, as well as those partnerships with other leaders in this field. Through demonstrations, presentations, and stakeholder engagement, attendees will gain first-hand insight into how these centers will contribute to skills development, employment opportunities, and improved safety outcomes. The launch will also highlight future plans, partnerships, and opportunities for community involvement and participation. Ultimately, the purpose of this launch event is to create innovation, promote digital transformation, and reaffirm shared commitment to building a skilled, safe, and future-ready workforce. By establishing the Fourth Industrial Revolution and driver simulator centers, the initiative aims to empower individuals, strengthen industries, embrace road safety, support long-term economic and social development, and also partnerships. And may I add, to put South West Gauteng College on the map as the TVET College of choice when we talk about Fourth Industrial Revolution in the TVET and PSET sector. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Schlema. Ladies and gentlemen, we are challenged in as far as time is concerned. Now, in order for us to manage time and to manage the Office of the Minister's time, we are going to slash our time by 50%. It means if you had to speak for 10 minutes, we are going to request you to speak for 5 minutes. That will be our request. So without any waste of time, we are going to request the President of the SRC, Duduzi Mhlongo, to come forward. After that, we will request our councillor from the area to come forward and have a word or two. Mr. Mhlongo, come forward. Can we welcome Mr. Mhlongo?
Qina mfundi qina. Qina mfundi qina. Phambili 4IR phambili. Phambili 4IR phambili. Siyabonga. Honorable Minister of Higher Education and Training, Mr. Manamela, College Principal, Mr. Mnyamani, SAPO President, Program Director, all protocol, I greet you all. It is a privilege to stand before you today as the President of the SRC on this historic occasion, the launch of the 4IR and the driving simulation centers. Honorable Minister, we thank you for your presence. Your attendance signals the government is not only speaking about the 4IR, but in the investing of the future at most. in the institution that produce graduates who build South Africa's future. For us as students, the 4IR revolution is not a slogan. It is about relevance. It is about graduating with skills that match the economy we are entering, not the economy of our parents that entered. Too often, students leave university fluent in theory but unfamiliar with the tools, systems, and the technologies that the industry actually uses. These centers change that equation. The 4IR centers give us access to the artificial intelligence, data analytics, robotics, and digital innovation, not as an abstract concept in textbook, but as a hand-on competence. The Driving Simulation Center, in particular, addresses the practical need, safe, affordable, technology-driven training that reduces risk, reduces cost, and increases access for students which otherwise would not afford lessons. Honorable Minister, we as students, we are ready to use these facilities, not just to pass the module, but to create, to build protocols, to solve campus problems, to start businesses. We ask only that access to be real, but the centers are open, maintained, and integrated into our programs, not locked behind us. To our fellow students, facilities do not change us by themselves. We must show up, learn the softwares, fail at the simulation, try again, and get good. Let us treat these centers of ours because they are. In closing, on behalf of the SRC and the student body, I express our appreciation to the ministry, the college management, and to all the partners who made this investment possible. We committed to use these centers fully, responsibly, and creatively. I thank you.
Let us celebrate the president of the SRC. Let us continue to celebrate him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our councillor, Pindile Similani from Ward 38. Can you come forward, please? Let's welcome our beloved councillor, please.
Sanibona. Honorable Minister, wamlekelekile, Ward 38, Deputy Principal, you're almost welcome with the team yakho, nabavakashi bethu bonke. Kakhulu ngithanda ukubingelela ithandwa zami, the learners. Into ezifana nalezi esiza kithi fanele ngesinye isikhathi sizamukele ngenhliziyo emnene. We've built a relationship with the school, the college. When I first, it's my first term, by the way, I was elected in 2021. And then I came to the school and make a relationship with Ubabul Tswalo. And Ubabul Tswalo welcomed me and I welcomed him to the ward. But with said and done is that we've had a good relationship with them. To that extent, when they've got programs, they interact with the councillor, they normally come and ask for permission or support. Manje into ebaluleke kakhulu sithandwa sami You must know this is a government that cares. This is a government that needs to give all the time. We are here to support you as our young lions. And don't fail yourself under circumstances. Don't fail yourself. Mine was just little. It's just was to welcome you. But I've seen the program, they've already spoken about ngakaba amgeli. Remember, I must make sure ukuthi izinja zasekhaya zinlumi and make you nazi ukuthi izinja azikho. Manje ke siyayibonga kakhulu iprogram ekhona ewardini. It's my achievement as a counselor more than anyone, because when you've got programs as njengalezi zisewardini, it's your achievement as a counselor ukuthi you have done something. Siyabonga, we've got abantwana bethu ewardini abayi-30 who benefited from this program. And guys, you must take this license and go look for jobs. Ukhona umsebenzi bawune license, but awuhambi wodwa, uhamba ne-education. You must come back and fill this college igcwale kakhulu. Okwami njoba ngishilo ukuthi it's just to welcome you guys. Ngithanda laba abaphezulu kakhulu, ihlobo zami ngithanda kakhulu. Niyazi ngiyanivakashela nasezikolweni. Ngiyeza nasezikolweni ngizonibona kakhulu ukuthi you must stay away from the drugs and you must thrive big kakhulu. Minister, mina ngeke ngaba ne-program ngabathatha ngabayise Sun City abasebheyers bayazi because bebengezwa. Then I took them to Sun City just to check ukuthi impilo yase Sun City injani. But I've seen the change ukuthi abantwana bahle manje. But ngicela ukuthi niziphathe kahle sithanda sami. Minister siyabonga kakhulu. Principal siyabonga kakhulu. Ningadinwa nangelinye ilanga ubuya kithi nisipho izinto ezinhle. Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Our ward councillor from Ward 38 has spoken. Citizen number 1 in Ward 38 has spoken. Therefore, we can proceed as usual. Now we are going to request our strategic partner, Menswaki Sokodibani from RTMC, to come forward and address us. Let's welcome her. RMTC.
Thank you, Program Director. To the Honorable Minister of Higher Education and Training, Minister Manamela. To the Chair of Council and the leadership of SWGC. All dignitaries present here today, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to borrow from those that have already gone before me to say all protocol observed. Good afternoon. It is both an honor and a privilege for the Road Traffic Management Corporation, in short RTMC, to stand with you today at the launch of this innovative driver simulator centers and the fourth industrial revolution. On a personal basis, I must say, I feel very honored and grateful to reconnect with SWGC. Chair, in those past days and years, we used to say SWGC period, enough said. Let me begin by extending our sincere congratulations to the college for this bold and forward-thinking initiative. This is not just a launch. It is a statement of intent. It is a commitment to innovation and a commitment to excellence. And most importantly, a commitment to saving lives. Let me proudly say, as the RTMC, we planted the seed many years ago and are proud to see this innovation coming to fruition today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today because road safety in South Africa remains a serious national concern. Every year, thousands of lives are lost and many more are severely injured on the country's roads, impacting negatively on families, on communities, and also on the national economy. South Africa as a country continues to record some of the highest fatality rates globally. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2024, according to the status of road safety report, we lost 12,172 people on our roads. And I must say, out of that number, pedestrian fatalities were the highest, standing at about 45%, which means if we can address pedestrian fatalities, we can actually halve the number of people that we lose on our roads. But also allow me to emphasize the fact that human behavior contributes 88% to those fatalities. Ke kopa le nkutlwe bagaetsho, kare our behavior as road users contributes 88% to all of those lives that we have lost. Also, as a concern, young people account to about 52% of those fatalities. Our stats show that those that are between the ages of 25 and 40 are the ones that we are losing most on our roads. And these are the people that should be economically active. These are not just numbers, these are not just statistics. They are lives lost, they are futures cut short, families forever changed. So it is for this reason that initiatives such as this, the Driver Simulator Center, is not just important, but it is essential. Because of what this center represents, it's the opportunity to shape behavior before it becomes a risk, to train the mind before the driver takes the wheel, to prepare young drivers for the realities of the road in a safe, controlled, and educational environment. As the RTMC, we are proud to be a partner in the implementation of the Learner Driver program. This partnership is built on a shared vision to develop drivers who are not only skilled, but are responsible, are aware, and are accountable. The use of the simulation technology allows us to expose learners to high-risk scenarios, situations they may not otherwise encounter during traditional training. And in doing so, we are actively reducing the likelihood of human error on our roads. And if we can influence behavior, we can reduce crashes. If we reduce crashes, we can save lives. We therefore commend the college for its leadership, its vision, and commitment to road safety. Your investment today is an investment in the future of this country. As the RTMC, we reaffirm our commitment to strengthening this partnership and supporting initiatives that contribute to safer roads for all. Ladies and gentlemen, let us work together. Let us act together. Let us remain committed to building a culture of responsible road use and ultimately to saving lives. As I conclude, I cannot overemphasize enough that road safety is everyone's responsibility. It is my responsibility. It is your responsibility. And it is our responsibility. I thank you.
Colleagues, we can do much better. I'm told that next week we will be joining or we'll be going for our Easter holidays. So I think this presentation, it come at a better time. So colleagues, let us not drink and drive. Let us avoid or minimize the use of our cell phones on the road. Maybe we will save 1 or 2 lives. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to request a representative from the Department of Health to come forward and represent the MEC. I'm not sure it's Mr. Magagula or who, but we have a representative from the Department of Health. Let's welcome him.
Molweni, kunjani? Ke ndinibulise ngesiXhosa today. Program Director, a special greeting to the Honorable Minister of the Department of Higher Education and Training, Honorable Mr. Manamela, leadership and the management of Southwest TVET College, the distinguished guests, partners, lecturers and the staff, students in particular, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol is observed. Thank you very much, colleagues, and allow me to sincerely thank you for the invitation to be part of this occasion. As a matter of introduction, my name is Anele Apleni. I'm from the Gauteng Department of Health, and I bring with me the fraternal greetings I bring to you the fraternal greetings from the MEC of the Gauteng Department of Health, of the Department of Health Wellness, Honorable Ms. Nobantu Ralihoko, who unfortunately could not join us today due to other commitments. She has asked me to represent her and convey her wishes and full support for this important initiative. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the dignitaries present here today, the leadership of Southwest TVET College, members of the management, lecturers, partners from industry and government, as well as students who are true beneficiaries of this initiative as this one. Your collective commitment to education, innovation, and skills development continues to shape the future of our young people and our country. The MEC has also asked me to reaffirm the strong relationship between the Gauteng Department of Health and Southwest TVET College. This partnership has developed over a number of years and is mutually beneficial. The college has played an important role in supporting the department, particularly through the development of skills and hosting different trades like to our environment, including areas like administration and artisan training. We therefore value this collaboration very highly. I'm pleased to indicate that the work between the department and the college will continue to grow, especially as we are currently in the process of putting the Memorandum of Understanding, what we call it the MOU. This will help us to formalize and strengthen the partnership so that we can expand our areas of cooperation in the future. Today's event is particularly significant because it reflects college's commitment to innovation, technology and education, and as well as skills development that responds to the changing needs of the modern industries. The establishment of the 4IR, which we call it the Fourth Industrial Revolution, is an important step in ensuring that the students are exposed to emerging technologies such as digital transformation, automation, artificial intelligence, and as well as advanced information and communication technologies. The center will not only expose students to the new technologies, but will also open doors to the new opportunities in the digital economy. Our young people must be equipped with skills which will allow them to innovate, adapt, and compete in the rapidly changing world. Institutions such as Southwest TVET College therefore play quite a critical role in preparing workforce for the future. As the Gauteng Department of Health, we are also recognized for the innovation and technology that we must play as a central role in improving central service delivery. Across our facilities, we are introducing the digital systems to help to address some of those challenges experienced by the patients. For example, we are working on the solutions to help reduce the ultimate eliminating of long queues in our facilities. We are implementing a solution called Integrated Queue Management System, which will make it easier and faster for the patients to receive care. At the same time, the department is gradually moving towards the paperless systems, which we call it the electronic filing, which will improve the efficiency and ensure that patients do receive information timelessly and which will be secured. These changes form part of the broader effort to modernize the healthcare services and make more responsive to the needs of our communities. Innovation is becoming very visible across all sectors in government. Earlier this year, while we were visiting some schools in January, we saw firsthand how many of our schools are transforming. In several schools, textbooks are now available in the digital format, making it easier for the learners, right, to be able to read electronically. In fact, Gauteng has begun a journey some time ago with introduction of what we call it the smart classroom, demonstrating a long commitment to the integration of technology into the teaching and learning. Artificial intelligence is rapidly shaping the world around us. Even today, musicians are producing songs with the assistance of the AI technologies. While these developments show the power of technology, it is important that we enhance human creativity and intellectual capacity. It is also important that none of us can actually achieve these goals alone. It requires a strong partnership between government, educational institutions, and the private sector. When we work together, we can create opportunities for the young people to contribute to the broader development of our province and our country. As I conclude, allow me once again to convey the message from the MEC of the support and the appreciation for the work that is being done by this college. We look forward to strengthening our partnership even further as we move forward, finalizing the MOU and expanding in the areas of collaboration. On behalf of the Gauteng Department of Health, the MEC, I wish every success and commend the college for its continued commitment to the innovation, skills and development and preparation of the next generation for the opportunities for tomorrow. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Department of Health. I'm going to request Ndate Sabele Buthelezi to come forward and introduce our guest speaker for today, citizen number 1 in the Department of Higher Education and Training. Ndate Buthelezi, over to you.
Thank you, Program Director. Greeting to the Minister and Program Director. Allow me to rise on the protocol that has already been observed in the interest of time and go straight on the task at hand of introducing the Minister. Mr. Buti Manamela is the Minister of Higher Education and Training since July 2025. He was the Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training from July 24 to June 2025. Before then, he was the Deputy Minister of Higher Education, Science and Innovation from 2019 until 2024. He is the former Deputy Minister in the presidency between 2014 and 2017. Former Deputy Minister of Higher Education from 2017 to 2019 and has been a member of Parliament since 2009. A member of the South African Communist Party Central Committee since 2012 and was elected into ANC National Executive Committee in 2022. He holds a master's degree in public policy and development management from Wits University and studies digital electronics at Tshwane North TVET College, former Mamelodi College. I can see the principal smiling. He is also the former Deputy President of the South African Student Congress, commonly known as SASCO, former President of the South African College Students Association, now known as SAVETA, and was elected National Secretary of the Young Communist League of South Africa in 2003 until 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, can you stand and put your hands while welcoming the minister to the podium?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting very close to lunchtime. Very, very close to lunchtime. So I understand the protest, but good afternoon. Thank you very much, Program Director. Let me extend my greetings to the Chairperson of Council, the Principal, and all of you who are here. But I want to make a special recognition, especially to the learners from the different high schools around Soweto and around the areas that this TVET College serves, because I think for me, your being here is not just about coming to witness the launch of the driving simulator, but it's also about you getting to experience what it means to be in a TVET college. South Africa is a university-centric country. What does that mean? It means that we're putting a lot of efforts in directing, especially grade 10, 11, and 12 learners towards university. And I think obviously if we ask any and many of you what you want to do when you complete your grade 10, 11, or 12, I suppose many of you want to go to the University of Johannesburg, the University of the Western Cape, the University of Cape Town. But I hope that being here at Southwest TVET College, Southwest Gauteng TVET College, it will also be an eye-opener for you to be able to see the type of programs that are being provided here, and that you'll use that as an opportunity for you to familiarize with the space around here, and hopefully next year when you have completed with your studies, you will consider studying here or at any of our TVET colleges. We are currently going through a very rigorous program of ensuring that our TVET colleges serve the students that come into these institutions. And central to our mandate is to make sure that those students who come to our TVET colleges are employable, and that once they leave, they are linked to employment. I think you may know one or two people who've gone to university or who've gone to a TVET college or who've been part of some skills program here or there, and that training has not resulted in them being employed. And we cannot blame them as recipients of this training. And so part of what we are trying to do firstly is to ensure that that training is of a qualitative nature, that you learn whilst you do. That if it is about learning how to drive, you do not just read about driving on K53, that you get to be in a simulator, but that you also get to do the actual practical work. And the same should apply with any other training for programs, be it in motor mechanic, be it in ICT programs, be it in finance-related qualifications, or if you want to be a cook, a chef, or if you want to be any of those program, TVET colleges and also community colleges are being revamped and redirected so that training must be linked to employment, so that when you leave these institutions, you're able to be linked up with some form of work opportunity. So over and above seeing the simulator, I hope the learners from the different high schools after lunch, you will walk around and see the campus and see the workshops, and also talk to the students if they are still here, and some of the lecturers, to get to know what it means to come to a TVET college. Part of the big advantages that we have now is that students who come to TVET colleges, almost more than 90% of them come here to study for free. Most of them are also supported by our SETAs, by the National Skills Fund, and so on and so forth. So please go around and explore, and then when you get back home, tell your parents that, and this is what you probably would want to consider doing. So I thought I must start with that. But the second thing is to congratulate the college, both the chair and the principal, but more importantly, the people who came out to support this program, and to specifically mention the chairs and CEOs of the following SETAs. I know the CEOs, some of the CEOs are here, of MICT SETA, who's here. If you can stand up so that they see you, with the CEO of FACET, and the CEO of the Transport SETA, who are also here, who have been part of, I see also there's the CEO of ETDP SETA who's here. They have been instrumental in supporting this facility. Now, I ask both the chair of council and the principal as to what is going to happen with the training in terms of the simulators. Yes, the principal, as a project manager, as the person who's running the show, believes that it should also be used for income generation for the college, because there's a big demand. But beyond that, I think, principal, you need to also consider the fact that some of the kids around this area who may not be employed, who may have various skills, should also be given an opportunity to have access to this facility, so that it does not become a white elephant. So it shouldn't only be accessible, the councillors have spoken, it shouldn't only be accessible to the full-time students of Southwest Gauteng TVET College, but our collaboration with our community colleges, our collaboration with our councillors, our collaboration with community leaders to mobilize communities so that they use this facility. We already have an existing memorandum of understanding between the CET colleges and the TVET colleges. And I think this could be one of those programs where open access is given to community members so that they see the value of having the Southwest Gauteng George Thabo campus around their vicinity. So this is quite important. I'm sure the SETAs themselves will be really excited to know that not only have they contributed into building a facility that helps the students of Southwest Gauteng TVET College, but also an impact into the community. So we need to go out and look at that. Councillor, you must come here and engage with the college management on how this is going to impact on the community. The third and last thing that I want to say, because I'm also very hungry, I was kept long this morning. Yeah, I was kept this morning at NEDLAC, and so the business people and the labor people were having a big fight about a lot of things, so we were kept there for much longer. But the third and last thing that I want to say is that we have major challenges as a country. A part of our major challenges include the fact that we've got high unemployment. We've got a lot of young people who are not in employment, education, or training. We've got 10 million adults who've got no access to available pathways. We don't know where they're going to find a classroom or a workshop or a learning place, okay? And so amidst all of these challenges, there's a need for all of us to build a single system that responds to this challenge. The president has mandated us to drive a skills revolution. And that skills revolution means that our institutions have to be accessible for everyone from cradle to until they choose to get tired, not when they retire. So that at any given point in your life, either if you want to get a driver's license, or if you want to learn how to cook, or if you want to learn how to code, no matter your age, or if you want to learn how to read and write, no matter your age, our universities, our TVET colleges, our community colleges, our SETAs, and the entirety of the institutions that form part of the skills ecosystem will have to cater for each and every one of us. And that's the drive which we believe will be able to take us forward. Yes, we believe that we may be short of resources, but with the available resources, and if we direct those resources where intervention is required, I believe that we should be able to make a major impact. So all of us need to acknowledge that what we're doing here today is not just an isolated project. What we're doing here today, and I know many people, some of you in the room may be aware of the sentiment that our SETAs, for instance, are not working, and that they're not delivering, and that they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And I think this is one of those projects, and one of the many projects and programs that we believe we need to showcase, which are part of the skills revolution that the president has spoken about, but which are also part of building a seed of a PSET system that is much more impactful. So I really want to congratulate everyone who's contributed in making this a success, and I hope that from here onwards, not only will this center benefit the students of this institution, but it will also benefit the community of Soweto and the surrounding. That's the only way in which they will also defend and protect this property as one of their own. I wish you all the best, especially the grade 12 learners. Some of you, are you grade 12? Okay. So let's see those distinctions. I know that, so the Minister of Basic Education, the Minister of Basic Education, when she gives you your certificates, she says there are those who have got bachelor passes, nah? And then diploma and higher certificate and all of that. So don't just fight for the minimum. Don't just fight for a bachelor pass, because when you go and knock at the door of a university, they don't look at your certificate and say he or she has a bachelor's. There's spaces, there's sports at universities, 1.1 million. They are about 300,000 new sports. All of those are being competed for. And those of you who are already doing maths and science have an added advantage, okay? Please don't drop it for math lit, please. And those of you who are doing math lit, make sure that we also pay attention and we come out of that with good results. But all of you, I wish you all the best with your matric at the end of the year. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Minister. Colleagues, let's do much better for our minister. Let's clap for our minister. Thank you so much, Minister, for the words of wisdom. I'm going to request the minister to come forward, the chairperson of council, the college principal, and the president of SACPO to come, and we acknowledge some people or distinguished guests who contributed immensely into this project. Mr. Sebe, can you kindly come forward? Mr. Sebe, can you come forward?
Thank you, Program Director. The first certificate, Honorable Minister, will go to Transport Education and Training Authority for their contribution to the symbol or centers that will be opening. The CEO can come in front. Thank you. The second certificate will go to Finance and Accounting Service Secretary, Education and Training. Ardan, MICC. Honorable Minister, Facet last year sponsored us the value of 25 million on the 4R project. The third certificate will go to Media, Information and Communication Technology Sector, Education and Training. Honorable Minister, MICC has recognized this campus as the 4R Center of Excellence. The certificate will go to Road Traffic Management Corporation. RTMC, Honorable Minister, RTMC has contributed in the concept document of the driving simulators we are launching today. The driving simulator, Honorable Minister, we are launching is also being co-funded by African Global Skills Academy. The last certificate will be given to MMC Joint Venture Commerce. MMC, Honorable Minister, they are co-funding us in the Givela project of producing trains.
Thank you so much. I've got an announcement to make, please. Just listen carefully. We are going to leave this hall and move to our two centers. All students are requested to remain in the hall. Only our distinguished guests will leave with the minister, but others will remain behind. So I'm going to request the chair of council to come and make closing remarks. From there, we will leave to our centers where we'll unveil our plaque and cut the ribbon. Thank you, Chair.
Tate Mashel, I promise I will not be long. Program Honorable Minister, distinguished guest, partners, colleagues, and students, boundless gratitude goes to everyone, but most importantly, gratitude goes to Bomoreki sitting over there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Had it not been of you, we wouldn't be here. As we close today's program, I'm filled with both pride and optimism. What we are launching today is not infrastructure, it is opportunity. In my youth, we used to chant, "We are the future, no one can stop us." The future is actually now. I look back and I'm thinking, the future is now. We are living in the future. It is a bold step by SWGC to position itself at the forefront of the fourth industrial revolution, ensuring that our students are equipped with relevant future-ready skills. This initiative reflects our commitment as council to governance that thrives impact, that is responsive to industry, aligned to national priorities, and focused on delivering real outcomes of our students. Our partners and stakeholders, thank you for collaborating in this shared vision. Transformation at this scale is only possible when we work together. Working together, we can do more. To our leadership and staff, thank you for your dedication. And to our students, this is your moment. Step into this with confidence, curiosity, and ambition, and no one, absolutely no one can stop you. There are limitless possibilities. Let us remember the true measure of today's success will be seen in the lives changed and the futures shaped through these initiatives. We are not just preparing students for the future, we are actively shaping that future today. The future is now. I thank you all.
Thank you, Chair. Another announcement, all college principals, you are requested to come in the front to take pictures with the minister and all our CEOs. So that we don't waste time, all college principals, you are requested to come this side, and all CEOs, let's stand here and take principals with the minister before we leave. The screen is not helping for the pictures. Okay. Let me see how switch off this one. Okay. Can we come forward? Can we come forward quickly, please? Can we come here? Minister,